Hello everyone, welcome to SingerInMe.com. This presentation is about what is SingerInMe.com and details many of the features it offers. I will also talk about how you can make money using SingerInMe.com. To follow us on Facebook, please like the page SingerInMe Inc. and on Twitter, select the follow button on the page SingerInMe Inc. Please note it is one word. SingerInMe.com is a fully customizable lyrics karaoke web application. This means you can write custom lyrics in over 100 languages with annotations, and SingerInMe plays your custom lyrics in sync with your tracks, audio and video, from your cloud, YouTube, or your local device such as your smartphone, tablet, and laptop. Being a web application, you can access SingerInMe.com on any device that provides a web browser, such as your smartphone, tablet, laptop, and even a smart TV. And therefore you have freedom to practice and perform anywhere and anytime. So let us see SingerInMe.com in action. So open a web browser, go to the address bar and type in https://www.singerinme.com and hit the return key. This is the homepage of SingerInMe.com. Note that the list of lyrics changes each time you visit the homepage, and so does the question shown on right. Let me refresh the page and you should notice a different list of lyrics being displayed. Notice the list of lyrics as well as the question shown on right have changed. I spoke earlier about being able to write lyrics in over 100 languages with annotations. Let me show you a few samples of lyrics that are written in various languages. In this example, the lyrics are written in 3 languages: Gujarati, Hindi, and English. The beauty of SingerInMe is that you can mix languages when writing your lyrics. The annotations used are ellipses, a bracket, a comma, and I also see a tilde. Let me show you another example. Because it is stated that the lyrics are written in Arabic, the entire page is rendered for a reader who is accustomed to reading from right to left. Notice, lyrics written in English are rendered correctly, which is read from left to right, and Arabic rendered correctly, which is read from right to left. Let me show you another example. Here is a sample of lyrics written in 3 languages: English, Hindi, and Bengali, and the annotations used are ellipses, a tilde, a period, and I see a comma. To see additional annotations, let me go to the frequently asked questions page. So let me go to this section that lists all the possible annotations that you can use when writing your lyrics, as well as the scripts that you can use for writing your lyrics. Some of the symbols that you can use are pause, you can use a turtle, you can have a dot above a single character, you can have double dots over a single character, etc. You can use musical notes, you can have text that is overlined, bold, underlined, italics, and of course you can use all of these annotations together, such as shown in this example. Now let me show you a sample of lyrics where the audio track got from the cloud is played in sync with the lyrics. So let me find a sample of lyrics where the audio track got from the cloud is played in sync with the lyrics. Here is one. Before I play the track, let me go to the top of the page and explain some of the details. This icon suggests that there is a karaoke track on the web that plays in sync with its lyrics. Clicking on this icon will load the track from the web and you can begin singing at once. This is the title of the lyrics. Because this is a sample page, it has additional information on the lyrics page. In a nutshell, you upload your audio and video tracks to your cloud or web-enabled device such as your smartphone, tablet, phablet, laptop, etc. You write customized lyrics in sync with your audio and your video tracks, and you are ready to begin singing anywhere and anytime using your smartphone, tablet, laptop, etc. The next section talks about setting the path to your cloud in SingerInMe.com and hints on naming your audio and video tracks after the title of the lyrics. Remember, the title of the lyrics is Zindagi space Ka space Safar, and you should name your tracks as I've highlighted here. SingerInMe.com does not provide tracks. Exception is that it provides links to karaoke video and original video tracks found on YouTube that play in sync with the lyrics. It does provide shared playlists that list lyrics that link to YouTube videos that play in sync with the lyrics. Of course, availability of tracks on YouTube is not guaranteed. This is the audio player. It shows a track is loaded. In this case, the track is automatically loaded from the cloud. Also on the left is a floating player. We will see in a moment when I play the track that it remains visible as the track plays in sync with the lyrics. This section provides details about the song. You provide all this information as well as the song bio, and in the notes section that you do not see here, you can provide private notes that no one else can see. Share the bio and the information from your private notes with your audience and make yourself stand out. This is one way to differentiate yourself from the rest of the singers. And the nice thing is that you do not have to memorize this information because it is connected to your customized lyrics. The next section is where the lyrics begin. Briefly, let me show you how the features fluid zoom, row height, and show singers work. All of these features affect the lyrics area. Fluid zoom. With fluid zoom, you can magnify the lyrics without having to worry about the lyrics getting chopped. Especially when singing a duet or using a smartphone or a tablet, you can magnify the lyrics and assure that the lyrics are fully visible for both the singers from a distance. Let me magnify and minimize the zoom a couple of times to give you a good feeling on how this feature works, and note that the lyrics are always visible. I'm now going to magnify to 300%, and as you see, the lyrics are fully visible. Let me minimize it to 150%, and of course you should see more lyrics. Let me now go back and reset to what it was. Row height. This lets you provide more visual separation between each row, a feature requested by a few singers. Note the space between the line here and the lyrics. I'm now going to set it to 30, and you should notice there is more separation between the lyrics and the line. Here again, the top portion is the lyrics, and here is the line. Let me go back and reset it to 2. Show singers. This feature allows you to control how the names of the singers appear and provide more space to the lyrics. Singing on laptop, screen space is not an issue. However, using smartphone and tablet, the goal is to have as much lyrics visible as possible. This is a useful feature when singing on devices that have small screens. Let me set the show singers to initials, and you should notice that more space has now been given to lyrics. Let me set it to the shortest, and now let me set it to none, and as you see that there is more space given to lyrics. Let me go back and reset it to full name.